right, there's also this. The Washington Post has, quote, updated its October 2020 fact check denying an infamous dinner involving then Vice President Joe Biden and a Burisma executive. The original article, titled Hunter Biden's Alleged Laptop, an explainer, says, quote, a campaign spokesman for Joe Biden said a review of Biden's schedules from 2015 finds no record of any such meeting. Officials who worked for Biden at the time told the fact checker that no such meeting took place. The fact check just took the Biden administration at their word.
Yeah, but now the article includes an update saying it is still unclear how the vice president could have met with him unless he was a last-minute addition. And then adding, Archer told investigators the Burisma executive attended the dinner. Fox News contributor and columnist for The Messenger, Joe Concha, joins us now. I'm sure you have a lot of issues with this. I'm just going to hand the floor to you.
The best part here, Ashley, is that a Biden official said the dinner never happened. Yeah. We don't have to be as rigorous with Joe Biden as we were with Donald Trump. So if you're keeping score at home with this particular update, right, we're currently at 6 updates, 0.
Laptop is in the title of this story.
That's the best.
So here's the question. This is backward looking, but do you think that the media not covering the Hunter Biden laptop or denying its existence or just taking the Biden campaign at their word for things like this dinner that Joe Biden actually did attend, do you think that actually impacted the 2020 election?
Absolutely. It was 3 weeks before a major election.
The damage is already done, but where's the accountability for these media outlets? It just doesn't seem like there's any.
Well, if credibility means something, if integrity means something, then there is accountability in the sense where...
But are people actually noticing and realizing that? Because it's just an update. It's not like they're blowing it out of proportion and making a big deal about it.
I'll put it this way, and I'll age myself a little bit. In 1976, when you guys did not exist, 72% of the American people trusted the American media. Imagine that. 3 in 4 say, yeah, we trust what's coming from Cronkite and Brinkley and Mudd and so on. Now that number is all the way down into the 30s, and then when you ask conservatives or Republicans, it's in the single digits. So at least half the country is noticing that they should not trust the messenger anymore. I'll leave you with this stat. The Washington Post, where Glenn Kessler works, has never, ever endorsed a Republican presidential candidate once.
Endorsements matter.
Not a lot.
It's strange that they even have them, but I guess their editorial board does that.
Great point.
Joe, you are positive.
So all politicians have people who imitate them, who do impressions of them. Kamala Harris is one of the few who really doesn't, and that's because Kamala Harris herself is doing a Kamala Harris impression. There is no actual Kamala Harris. And so it's kind of a meta question. It's very tough. It's very difficult to pull off the rambling incompetence and the cackling. But we have searched the entire continental United States for someone who can do it, and we have found one. Watch this.
Before we get to all that,
I am Kamala Harris.
My name is Vice President Kamala Harris, first woman VP.
My pronouns are she and her. I am a woman sitting at the table wearing a blue suit.
My pronouns are she and her. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I'm wearing a blue suit, one of many. My pants are Old Navy, and school buses are yellow.
Because think about it, yellow school buses are our nation's largest form of mass transit.
Yeah, largest form of mass transit. So clearly, the impersonator you saw, whose name is Esty, has the kind of faintly hallucinogenic quality down, but it's the cackle that she really nailed. She joins us now. Esty, thank you so much for coming on. The cackle, can you just do that again? I think you perfected it.
You've just seen the segment with Tucker Carlson about Kamala Harris laugh. Ha ha ha. There's nothing funny about 32 trillion, Miss Kamala Harris. That money will never be able to pay back. And then you saw Fox and Friends about Hunter Biden scandal. That's something else that's not funny. But why is it that Hunter Biden is getting special treatment and other people aren't? So we just wanted to show you that, clarify that for you. $32 trillion, Miss Kamala Harris, ha ha ha, isn't funny. Ladies and gentlemen, in the United States, the average person owes $32,000 for a car, $15,000 on credit card loans, and $38,000 in student loans that's now due in October. There are 3 ways to get out of debt. I'm going to give you those right now. I'm also going to talk about 5 wonderful products at Neiman Marcus that is blowing us up. It's the perfumes. I tell you, I love 3 stores in the United States: Neiman Marcus, Nordstrom, Macys. Splurge on those stuff. And I'm going to tell you 3 ways to travel for cheap. All right, folks, go ahead and hit that free like and that free subscribe button. This is an investment in yourself. 57% of the American population are financially literate. The rest do not know money. You need to watch money shows like this to understand money. 3 ways to get out of debt. You save, you invest, and you make a budget. 3 type of investments you should look into: starting an online business, YouTube, TikTok, Shopify, Amazon, Airbnb. You need to do something like that. TikTok, Facebook. There are over 2 billion people on the internet. Passive income is the way to go. Number 2 investment, probably the top 6 stocks in the United States. They have high cap rates. I'm talking about Apple. I'm talking about Google. I'm talking about Microsoft. I'm talking about Facebook. I'm talking about Amazon. I'm talking about Telsa. They're in the billions, if not trillions. So do not tell me the stock market is rigged when these stocks are producing money. Get a mutual funds, call your lender, call a lender, Google for a lender, start a mutual funds today. Social Security is only averaging $1,800 a month. You need to invest in yourself. As Warren Buffett says, the best investment you can make is in yourself. Speak of a good investment. Sometimes it's worth splurging. Like I said, start looking at our products on the internet, on our videos. We've got Neiman Marcus, Nordstrom, and Macys. These are my favorite stores. These are probably some of the best stores in the United States. Today we have some Neiman Marcus products. Go ahead, hit that view products and check them out. They are wonderful. We've got some Tom Ford stuff. It is gorgeous. You've got to check it out. And 3 ways to travel for cheap. Number 1, purchase the airline ticket first. Forget about the car and the hotel. You could do that later. Purchase the airline ticket in advance. And you want to look to fly in hub areas. Let's say you're coming to the United States, anywhere in the world, try to get to JFK. Those tend to be the cheapest tickets. Once you're at JFK, you can book other flights to go other places in the United States. If you are in the United States, you want to go to Europe or Canada, look into going to Toronto or Montreal. Those are entry points. Those are good hubs where tickets are cheap. Once you get there, then you can buy another ticket to go Vancouver or wherever you want. But try to travel to hub areas where they're cheaper. Likewise, if you are going to Europe, look into London from JFK. Tickets tend to be cheaper that way. So get the airline tickets out first, and then the month of your trip, you can arrange for the car and the hotel. Believe me, there's hotels all the time. You want to pay off the ticket first. And you want to also try to travel with another family. Therefore, you can Airbnb probably a house. And you want to eat out for cheap, or you want to cook. We were in Canada and we ate every day at the food court at this Canadian beautiful mall. And I'm just telling you that we saved a lot of money from not eating at fancy restaurants. So try to eat pizza or eat at food courts. There's a lot of ways to save. I'm Tisha Powell. Go ahead and hit that free like and that free subscribe button. We'll bring you more money news from the United States and ways to save. Folks, do us a favor and check out that real products from Neiman Marcus. They're gorgeous.